28 days later, Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, Resident Evil, some comical, some more realistic, all becoming more popular. Zombie culture pervades pop culture today, even to the point where it's impacting college curriculums. 2 CCHS students took part in a panel discussion November 1st at HACC Lebanon, inspired by AMC's The Walking Dead. Senior Aaron Steve had prepared months for this conversation.
I basically just prepared for this. Dr. Tobin and I sat down one day and we just had a discussion about what we wanted to talk about as far as gender roles in The Walking Dead and how we saw each character being portrayed.
It's kind of fun to pick it apart and analyze it. You know, really what we were talking about tonight had a lot to do with gender issues and representations of just diversity in the show, and you tend not to see a lot of diversity in the show.
Connor and Dr. Tobin talked about it previously in class, and the whole time, honestly, I thought zombies were really stupid. And I was like, I'm not watching a lame zombie TV show. And then over the summer, I was like, okay, I have to do it. I have to watch one episode, and I found myself hooked.
Some of the things that we had talked about in the discussion panel tonight just really talks about community building and how, you know, really we're all in this world together. We need each other. No person is really an island unto themselves, and that's one of the messages that's underlying in The Walking Dead.
College students and members of the community were welcome to join in on the conversation of this open panel. A zombie course at HACC is using this discussion as a vehicle for their own observations of zombies in pop culture. Professor Matthew Harris leads this class.
We explore lots of issues. Walking Dead just happens to be one of the focal points simply because there's a TV show, there's comic books. What we try and do is we try and use the zombies as a way to help students understand that lots of things are connected and that having a class just on zombie literature or just a class on chemistry isn't really how things work. We use the zombies as a vehicle to talk about things like pandemics, survival skills. We also talk about mythology, going all the way back to like the Epic of Gilgamesh and some of the first ideas and concepts behind zombies. You know, the cool thing about having a panel discussion like this is that really I'm only, in terms of a moderator, I'm just there to kind of get things going and to kind of ask some questions and to kind of spin things off. But really, there's no agenda. It's just being able to kind of ask those questions and seeing all the different responses.
This has been Janessa Cruz and Unagh Frank for CCNN.